This is the Recuperative Heat Exchanger Analysis Lab. Recuperative heat exchanger involves the transfer of heat energy from one fluid to another through a boundary. The fluids never interact directly. They rely on a metal wall. Here, tubes. These are the tubes to perform heat transfer. In this lab, we have a tube-in shell heat exchanger. Difficult to see, but this is a shell, and inside there is a tube. That heat exchanger is made of two lengths of tube in shell heat exchangers. There's one length here, and the second length is here. Counter flow and parallel flow can be set up using those valves, so it's important to look at the diagram provided and find out how you can set up a parallel flow and how you can set up a counter flow. Temperature reading can be done from that control panel, just changing the position of the switch and reading the temperature that each one of those thermocouples are indicating. And then this reading will allow us to populate the table provided in your lab handout. We have volumetric flow meters on each one of the fluids. Again, we have hot water, and this one, and we've got cold water. So, along with the thermocouples, we'll be able, with the flow meters and the temperature readings, we are going to be able to determine the energy exchange rates and the heat exchange temperature profiles along the lengths of the heat exchanger. I see that the heat exchanger length is about 40 inches. So this one also is 40 inches long. Now we have opened the hot water supply to the heat exchanger. It's right now at about 1.5, a little less than 1.5 gallons. It's flowing really well. You can feel it's warm, hot. And now we're going to open the valve on the cold water. We have about 2 gallons we have to adjust. And here's the flow. You see those valves are open. This is open, so the cold water is entering here. We are going to establish the cold water flow at 1.5 gallon. Here we go. And we'll reduce the hot water flow to about 1 gallon. Okay, now we'll take the readings of the temperatures. Here is T1, here is T2, T3, T4, T5. cold water flow at 1 gallon per minute, and the hot water flow at also 1 gallon per minute. We have set up the recuperative heat exchanger on counterflow. The water flow again arrives this way, and so as you see, this valve is open, this valve is open, so the cold water is going to flow in this direction. It doesn't seem to stay at 1.5, so 1 gallon is a stable 1 gallon per minute. As far as the hot water heat exchanger is concerned, we're going to also adjust it to 1 gallon per minute. Here we go. T1, that's what we see here. T2, this is this one. T3, this one. T4, T4 here. T5 here, that water temperature leaving the shell, and finally T6 49, which is the water temperature leaving the inner pipe here.